little friendly competition never hurt anybody. Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 rivalries in video games.
Be ready for anything and everything.
For this list, we're looking at rivalries, as opposed to characters who are mortal enemies and actually want to kill each other.
Come on, get up. You can do better than that.
That means that you'll find matchups that want to go all the way in our top 10 mortal enemies in video games list. But here, we're just keeping things competitive. Number 10, Billy vs. Jimmy, Double Dragon. Nothing gets between family, right? Well, apparently love can. When Marion, the blonde-haired love interest of the two brothers, gets kidnapped by the Black Warriors gang, they must spring into action and lay waste to an army's worth of goons in order to rescue her. When they finally reach their ultimate goal, the two brothers must duke it out to determine who's worthy of Marion's affection. All's fair in love, war, and video games, I guess. Number 9, Pit vs. Dark Pit, Kid Icarus Uprising.
Let's do this!
The dark incarnation of Palutena's loyal servant Pit mirrors the original in almost every way, but he's had a vendetta with the angel ever since he was created.
Huh?
Brought into the world through the destruction of the Mirror of Truth, Dark Pit has deemed it his mission to take down his light counterpart.
Just making sure Pandora's powers don't go to waste.
It doesn't help that Palutena calls Dark Pit Pitu, as in Pit number 2. However, underneath all that animosity, the two share a mutual respect, as they are known to team up to achieve a common goal.
I am Pit, servant of the goddess of light, and I am Dark Pit, servant to no other but myself. Together we will rain death upon you!
Number 8, Jin Kazama vs. Kazuya Mishima, Tekken series. The devil gene inflicted on this family has indefinitely cursed them for life.
It's time for war!
The genes originated from Kazuya's deal with the devil, where it was reluctantly passed on to his son Jin. Damning his cursed bloodline, Jin attempts to kill Kazuya, but instead only succeeds his father in his role as the Mishima Zaibatsu's head. The only time the father and son ever seem to agree on anything is when it comes to keeping Jin's even more sinister grandfather, Heihachi, out of control of the powerful G Corporation, and you thought your family was dysfunctional. Number 7, Team Star Fox vs. Star Wolf, Star Fox series.
Can't let you do that, Star Fox.
We suppose that the galaxy is only big enough for one team of space mercenaries. Wolf and his team were originally picked up by Andros to do away with Fox's team, but after their alliance dissipated, the two were only interested in testing their capacity as space pilots.
Looks like we win today, Star Fox.
Wolf has been known to expose his bittersweet side when the two team up to take down even greater threats, but he'll quickly fault this to his promise to be the one to take the legendary Fox down. Beggars can't be choosers, I guess.
No way! I don't believe it!
Number 6, Sonic vs. Shadow, Sonic the Hedgehog series.
Chaos Control!
The quick-witted hedgehog finally met his match in Sonic Adventure 2 with the creation of the perfect life form.
Don't you know? I can't let you know.
Shadow mirrors Sonic in almost everything, skill-wise, but the Dark Hedgehog's tenacity is something Sonic finds difficult to beat.
He's fast! Hey, it's not his speed, he must be using the Chaos Emerald!
Opposing each other at almost every turn, the two finally find common ground when Shadow's noble goal is revealed.
I often wonder why I was created, what my purpose is for being here.
Although the entry of Shadow may have been a healthy addition to Sonic as a character, the arrival of the Shadow the Hedgehog game marked the beginning of the franchise's downward spiral. Number 5, Dante vs. Vergil, Devil May Cry 3.
You sure know how to throw a party.
The twin sons of the Demon King Sparta have successfully redefined the term brotherly rivalry.
I'm sure you have time for one more game, right?
Despite their identical appearance, the two couldn't be more opposite. While Dante has adopted the lifestyle of a free-spirited demon hunter, Vergil's only priority is to unlock his full demon potential and to inherit their father's legendary blade.
Couldn't even melt a marshmallow.
Sharing an endearing love for their late mother, the two have proved able to join forces when either of their livelihoods are threatened. Despite how cutthroat their bouts might get, the brothers would probably have it no other way.
How about a kiss from your little brother? Or better yet, how about a kiss from this?
Number 4, Phoenix Wright versus Miles Edgeworth. Phoenix Wright series.
I intend to question the defendant with all I have. For that is a part of my creed.
The one thing that forces them to oppose each other is the one thing that binds these two together: the truth. Phoenix and Miles grew up as childhood friends, but were soon separated when Miles pursued his dream of becoming a chief prosecutor. Little did Miles know that he would later face off against his once good friend in the courtroom, when Phoenix became a defense attorney. The two used their unparalleled deduction skills to not only uncover the truth, but to beat each other in the only way they know how.
Objection!
Number 3, Sora vs. Riku, Kingdom Hearts series.
The winner gets to share a Palpu with Kairi.
Wait a minute.
Once carefree kids who hoped to one day leave their island home to discover new worlds later became enemies, both trying to retrieve the heart of their mutual friend Kairi.
Kairi, open your eyes.
Things went south for these two when their world is attacked by the Heartless, and Sora is chosen by the Keyblade to oppose this new darkness, while Riku, on the other hand, accepts the darkness and uses it as a vessel to try to save his friend.
So, I shall release you now, princess.
Through a mix of manipulation and envy, Riku attempts to oppose Sora, but later helps him when he realizes what the darkness has made him into. And, by the way, that's all just in the first game.
Forget it. There's no way you're taking Kairi's heart.
Number 2, Red vs. Blue, Pokemon series. What's a Pokemon master without his rival? Blue, aka Gary, aka Asshat, has made his presence quite known with every encounter, when he intentionally chooses the Pokemon that inherently defeats your element. On top of his frequent, unprovoked challenges, Blue will never be shy to tell Red about his recent achievements and successes. It's not as if his rivalry isn't welcomed, but it's as if he thrives on the little one-ups he gets over Red. In the end, the two inevitably make each other better, but just forget about being friends. Before we unveil our top pick, here are a few honorable mentions. Number 1, Ryu vs. Ken, Street Fighter series. The two Shokotan masters have trained together ever since they were kids, so it was only fitting for them to become the greatest friendly adversaries.
Well, you know me.
Ryu and Ken not only share the exact same moveset, but the two serve as a veritable yin and yang, as Ryu pursues a road of discipline and mastery, while Ken enjoys a more carefree, abrasive lifestyle. Ken is the closest thing that Ryu has known as a rival, besides Sagat, whom he permanently scarred in battle. Deep down, the title of the strongest matters little to these combatants. They fight for the sake of fighting. Do you agree with our list?
You seem to be in a bad mood.
Which other video game characters haven't quite settled their score? For more awesome top 10s published every day, be sure to subscribe to WatchMojo.com.
Yo, these guys sure are persistent.